Today, we do not only celebrate the 19th anniversary of the Leuven School of Criminology, we also celebrate our ambition, our common goal to strive for excellent education and research. Education and research which are adapted to the needs of the 21st century, without neglecting, however, the continuous reflection upon our own rich history. That was the subject of the very challenging conference that preceded. Education and research, which do not only serve of a local society, but also embrace the international community. In short, a faculty that is open to the world. I'm very honored to welcome Richard Sparks, an outstanding scholar who embodies the philosophy of the Leuven School of Criminology. Thank you.
Over the past 3 decades, Professor Richard Sparks has played a key role in reinventing criminology and making it into a thriving academic discipline within a European research context and beyond. Professor Sparks not only contributed to this collective endeavor by his own empirical and theoretical work, but also by reflecting upon the field of criminology as a whole, which is a challenging task and truly important in our current times. Next to initiating debate and offering guidance on criminology's role in public life, Professor Sparks has published widely in a broad range of criminological areas, in particular on punishment, on crime, on insecurity, on social theory. Professor Sparks has played a key role in the development of international and comparative penology, and the empirical and theoretical study of punishment in general and imprisonment in particular.
With respect to the political dimensions of risk, insecurity and fear of crime, Professor Sparks pointed to what others much later described as the absorbing qualities of fear of crime, referring to the metaphor of a sponge. Fear of crime captures more diffuse anxieties that result from representations of the social and physical environment, whose sources are broader than the risk of victimization as such. This broader contextualization of the fear of crime touches upon both representations of crime in television, media, public opinion and politics, and the importance as well of local networks of rumor and gossip. Om al deze redenen, meneer de rector, verzoek ik u op voordracht van de Academische Raad het eredoctoraat van de KU Leuven te verlenen aan professor Richard Sparks.
I could not really feel more privileged to be here with you today than I do. I am moved to be the subject of this honour on this occasion, this very important occasion in this place, in this magnificent place by this great university. So the theme of my little talk today is criminology, history, democracy, co-creation and connection. So one particular mission that I want to claim for criminology beyond the rendezvous is as a connector, a linker-upper, a maker and facilitator, not just of meetings, but of liaisons. If we want criminology to be a more than technocratic discourse, also more than a site of occasional rendezvous, then one of the things it needs to be is an instigator of democratically significant conversations. Pragmatism as a living tradition is, of course, many things, but in the sense intended here, it is a body of political thought committed both to discovery and experimentation as collective participatory activities. What has all this to do with the futures of criminology? I think what it has to do with it is that really it's about the democratization of everyday life and decision-making, of which criminological problems are a case in point, rather than the other way around. We can no longer consider expertise as in some way an antidote to democratic politics. Instead, we need to think afresh about criminology's relation to the problems and promises of democracy. In this sense, one of the wonderful things about criminology, despite 90 years of institutionalization, is it has few, if any, defensible boundaries. We can make a virtue of its porosity and its hybridity, and as criminology at its best has often done this. We do not need to wait for more visitors to pass through. We can start more conversations, listen more attentively, experiment more adventurously, and in so doing, try to realize more of the promise of criminology as a critical as well as a governmental discourse, a modest yet resolute laborer for democracy, after all.